Hey, it's Walt, and I'm here with another day of free daily sports bets. All right, so let's recap. Yesterday we went 1-3. Some tough losses. I mean, I flipped the coin. We could have went 3-1. The loss to the Bucks versus Indy, we basically lost that by a field goal. That over. Saints and the receivers. The Saints receivers dropped a lot of passes yesterday that could have set them up for scoring position. They should have easily had at least 25 to 28 points if you factor in some of that field position that they could have got field goals on and a touchdown or two as well. And, the Portland versus Clippers over. Portland just didn't show up. So that one was going to be an L regardless. But that's how it goes sometimes. Early in the season, a lot of times this is how it goes. You have a 1-3 day to go ahead and have some great streaks for the rest of the week, some winning streaks for the rest of the week. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to get that started today. All right. So please like and subscribe. And I'm gonna get straight into the 3 NBA bets that we're going to focus on today. First one, Warriors -9. The Warriors are 3-0 on the season. They had the two games that they played on the road, they have covered the spread so far this year. On the other side of the ball, you have an Oklahoma City team who will be playing at home. They're 0-3 and they have not covered the spread in any of their games so far this year. All right. Last year, when these two teams met, the Warriors won all three games and they covered the spread in all three. You know, in my opinion, I do not believe much has changed for Oklahoma City. They're not any better. The Warriors have made a change here and there. They're fresh. They they've manhandled OKC last year, and I expect that even on the road that they will do that again today. So I'm putting 1 unit on this Warriors -9. All right, the next bet, Knicks -1.5. You have the Knicks coming off a pretty bad game on Sunday. It was a bad loss to the Magic that I felt like it was lackluster. I don't think they were focused. I think they, like I said yesterday, I think that when they threw the ball in the air, I think they just figured they were going to win this game just off of the way that they manhandled Orlando on Friday. I think they come into this game, they're at home with a lot more focus, a lot more bounce back, and they're going to be playing the 76ers. Now, the 76ers have beaten them every game last year. And I'm pretty sure that, when you look at the two teams, I'm pretty sure most people would agree that the Knicks have gotten better, especially offensively, with the additions of Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier. And then you look at Philadelphia, they didn't really add anything to make them better during the offseason. In fact, I would say without Ben Simmons playing in today's game, they're actually going to be more vulnerable defensively. And that's why, at home at MSG, I like the Knicks to finally get over that hump and beat Philly, in this game. And they're going to beat them by at least two. All right, so the last bet is going to actually be a prop bet from this same game. We got to go with Julius Randle over 22.5 points. Just the before we go any further with this one, the previous bet, the Knicks -1.5, I'm putting 1 unit on that bet as well. All right, so with the Julius Randle over 22.5 points, last year he's averaged 22.7 versus the 76ers on that season. Even though, I said they did add more firepower with Fournier and Kemba Walker, the first three games of the year, Randall's still getting his usual workload. I mean, the only game that he played less than, 30 minutes or less, he's only played one game where he played 30 minutes. Everything else was greater than 30, and that was Friday's blowout win against Orlando. So Thibodeau is still going to give him his minutes. He's still, he's still looking to get his shots. He's still the team leader. He's averaging almost 29 points per game. So I don't see any reason why he doesn't step in and get easily over 22 and a half points today, especially without Ben Simmons there, which I do wholeheartedly believe played a factor in, him only averaging 22 points against the 76ers last year. I think he definitely will average more this year, especially the longer Ben Simmons will not be playing with the 76ers. All right, that does it for me. Good luck, happy betting, and most importantly, never bet more than you can afford to lose.